Crazy. Everything is down. I don't know what's going on, everybody. Everything is down. Everything. Hi, Cynthia. Everything is going down. Both my laptops not working. This is ridiculous. I can't even see on this little phone. And then the laptop keeps putting up my old email address. I don't know what's going on. I tell you. It's crazy. Who else is on? Hey, everybody. I can't see. Hi, Dawn. My computer is messing up. My laptop is messing up. Hi, Tony. So now I'm on my cell phone. I don't know what's going on. I'm just getting frustrated right now. I don't know why it's not seeing my email.com. I'm putting in my email. My password is not working. Oh, this is just so much fun today. I was having a good day, and now they just kind of took me out of the holiday spirit. The holiday spirit has just left the building. I can't even see. Oh my God. Why is he texting me? It this man is texting me. He's texting me, and I can't. I can't right now. I'm sorry, everybody. I am so sorry this is all happening. I don't know what's going on. My password's not working. Nothing is working. 0601633616060. Hold on. Let me see if that works. Nope. Well, laptop is down. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, let's get started. I don't care. I can't see the text. I can't see the text. Oh, there it is. I have to touch the screen. Okay, so hi, Dawn. Hi, Dee Dee. Hi, Cynthia. I tell you, I was all in my holiday spirit, and this whole thing is happening now. It's messing up my ears. I'm telling you, I was all in it. Cynthia, Dee Dee, Dawn, Devera. Might be because of the weather. Ty, Tony, Lynn, Cynthia, Raquel, Sherry, Francine. Hi, everybody. I'm just making sure. Valerie, hi, Valerie. I'm making sure I say hi to everybody. Hi, Lynn. Okay, guys, I don't know what happened. I don't know what just went down. They trying to get rid of my holiday spirit, and I'm not going for it. I don't see anything on my desktop that says, YouTube's not even showing up on my desktop. I was just like, what is going on? So let's start YouTube. I don't know what's going on. Don't let it get you. Oh God, it's already got me. I just went out and got lights. Nobody has lights anymore. I don't know what's going on, but oh well. I'm sorry, everybody. I had the holiday spirit. I had the ears. I had everything going, and it's not working. And I had the desktop set. I had it set. I hit go live, and I ran to get something to drink. Cheers. And then everything went down. So I don't know what's going on. So let's get started. Love, you like my reindeer ears? Yeah, I know I'm crazy. I'm glad to see you too, Lynn. Okay, so can't you really see me from here? Let me close the laptop. Let me put this up here. I can see you guys. I'll go back a little bit so y'all can see me and check out my ears. I got my holiday spirit going. Okay. Anyway, I was looking at my laptop. It's telling me my antivirus stuff expired. I don't have any antivirus on here, so I don't know what expired. That's so crazy. Okay. What about pork chops sound good? I'm eating my dinner, pork chops and broccoli. I love broccoli, and I haven't had pork chops in so long. Thank you, Francine. She says she liked my reindeer ears. Glad to see you. Pork chops, it sounds good, Cynthia. I like red too. I even put on red lipstick and my red eyeglass frames. So I'm doing okay. So let's talk about those crazy shows this week. What do we have going on? Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very... If I could have found my red nose, that would have been it, but I can't find it. Had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeers used to laugh and call him name or her name, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. You'll go down in his story. Okay, so let's talk about the oval first. Let's get in there with the oval. Hunter is getting on my last nerves too. Thank you, Valerie. I love cartoons. And especially the holiday ones. Those holiday ones were the best. So, anyway, I have a problem with Hunter and Victoria. Hunter and Victoria, they try so hard to make people feel like nothing. And I don't think that's cool. That's not cool at all. They feel like nothing. You're going to make Sam put a blanket over his head and go boo, 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 and run around like a That's not cool at all. I didn't like that. I had a problem with it. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I had a problem with it. It says, hold on. Y'all, why Alan called the FBI in his office? Crimson and cream are my Sora colors. Uh-oh, crimson and cream. Who's crimson and cream? Sherry, who's crimson and cream? That's not AKA. That's not Delta. That's not... Delta is red, I thought. Is it crimson? And it's definitely not Zeta. Hunter getting on my last nerves. Why Alan called the FBI in his office? But didn't he call on his cell phone? I think he called on his cell phone, if I remember correctly. He didn't call on the office phone. So that makes it different, doesn't it? Somewhat make it different? Because if he called on his office phone, that would be real stupid because they know everything. You know what I mean? Hold on. I hate this. I gotta keep rolling it up with my finger now. I'm sorry. That's why I'm forgetting. I'm standing here like, why can't I see it? Hunter figured out Sam was too short. However, Victoria was with it. Okay, let's be real now, y'all. Let's be real. Oh, it is Delta. Okay, Sherry. Got it. First of all, Hunter was on the floor. Hunter was on the floor when that happened. So how does he know how tall whomever was? How does he know? 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 Uh-oh. What did I do? I did something. I keep waiting for it to roll up, y'all. I'm sorry. Hunter figured out Sam was too short. However, whoever Victoria was with was taller. He called on his cell phone, but they still can hear. Yes, he did. But why not take a break and go outside and call? That makes sense. Oh, my God, y'all. Uh-oh. I'm looking at myself. For some reason, myself came up on my computer. I did something. I keep waiting for it to roll up, y'all. I'm sorry. Hunter figured out Sam was too short. However, I had to cut that off. It was repeating everything I said. I'm sorry. It's gonna keep shaking now. Yeah, that boo thing had me hot. Reminds me of when they called us spooks. Thank you. Thank you. I didn't like that. He didn't know. He's still looking at Sam and Victoria messing around. I didn't like Priscilla's behavior. We talking about Tyler Perry now? Yes, he did, but why not take... Okay, I read that one. I read that. Yeah, that boo thing had me going. I didn't like that at all. What Hunter did to Sam is as bad as what Victoria did to Simone, telling her to get on her knees. And I'm just not clear on why Tyler Perry think that's something that should be done. She's supposed to be black too. You know, to make us do things like that in this show is not cool. It's not cool at all. I don't like it. I don't like it. Priscilla needs to be slapped. I would love to be the one that does do it. It must have come back up. Oh yeah, it came back up, but it came back up listening to me. I came back up in your place. Like you can hear me, so that's what was happening there. I would have to just start the whole thing over, and I'm just not going to do it. I'm just going to stay on my laptop. I mean, my cell phone. That's my cell phone. Let me see. It must have... Okay. Priscilla needs to be slapped. I thought Hunter realized it wasn't Sam when Sam had to be instructed as to go to his right and get to the door. I think that kind of helped too, because he didn't know which way to go. And he said, "Sir, I can't look, I can't see." And then Richard's looking at him like he's crazy. Priscilla was like, "Let the president take him out." DeVere said, "Exactly. I'm not getting on my knees. Nope, I'm not. For no one but God." Hello. Hey, Barbi. Hey, Robin. Oh, I just took off your moderator thing. I had you set as the moderator, and I took you off. I took you and Ty off because once I put you on, you're permanent for some reason. Oh, you're making mac and cheese for my job's Christmas potluck tonight. Oh, I love mac and cheese. But I can't have mac and cheese anymore, says the doctor. I can't have the pasta. I have to have special type of pasta and things like that. But I love me some mac and cheese. Okay, I'm gonna have to have my antlers showing. Um, Max was really thinking he was doing something, beating that man. I don't know how I felt about that. I don't know how I felt. I think Max was taking it too far. And it was crazy how Bobby was like, yo, dude, what are you doing? I mean, you're supposed to be getting, well, he wasn't talking. You're trying to get information out of him. I guess you beat him up or something like that. He's ready to talk, but he's like, you a white devil. I said, I kind of don't like Max all the time, so that's why I didn't mind him calling him that. I'm not one with the name calling, but I was really glad that he called him that because Max gets on my nerves a lot, especially the way he treats Bobby sometimes. Max was out of control. Thank you, Cynthia. I like Bobby this episode. I liked him too. And he had some compassion for that guy. And he said that guy had broken into his house before. I remember some Rackaduchis broke into his cabin before. But he said he had locks and he must have cut them off. But check it. He was going to hit that guy. That guy, I can't really I'm not feeling bad for the Rackaduchi guy because he was going to kill Sam. So, why am I supposed to feel bad for him? He was going to force him there and do whatever he wanted to him. And I can't feel bad for him. He needs to stop doing that. Cynthia said, "Oh, y'all, I was cracking up when Victoria didn't want Kyle to check all her calls. Oh no, that was Donald. She didn't want Donald to check all the calls only the last hour so they wouldn't find out she's been calling Eli. Yep, and Donald knew just what he was doing. He was smiling and smirking. Why, ma'am? Why, ma'am? Why is that, ma'am? I said, you busted. You busted. Donald was trying to be slick. But he didn't get there. She caught him. She's like, just do it. Max was out of control. Okay, you are a beautiful reindeer. Thank you, Sherry. I love my reindeer ears. I just don't like that now. Y'all can't see the whole outfit. I got to keep leaning into my cell phone. I had all my red going. Victoria sure didn't want them to get... I was laughing. I was like, poor Victoria. Oh, Victoria. I wish they would have gotten it. Donald, what does that say? Donald and Victoria was funny. Oh yeah, she tries to do that girlfriend thing and I knew he was I was yelling at the TV. She's like, you don't want me to go in about you and Kyle, you and your girlfriend, you and her, all of that stuff he was saying. And I said, ask him. She's like, let's talk. And he said, yeah, okay. We friends. How about you and the vice president? I said, oop, there it is. Oops, there it is. Oops, there it is. I was like yelling at the TV. Yeah. It was so good. Please, people, when y'all come in, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, the like button. And thank you. And happy holidays to everybody. Because this is the last, one before Christmas live. And then we'll do another one next week. And then that'll be the season finale. So that should be a good one. And hopefully my equipment is working correctly. But Donald and Victoria, get her, Donald. Get her. But I didn't like Alan to go to call the FBI. Because how dare you talk about somebody's a whore. She's sleeping with everybody. That girl wasn't sleeping with everybody. She was just sleeping with your husband. You're sleeping with everybody. That's who's sleeping. You're breaking up happy homes. And you're happy about breaking up happy homes. That's the sad part. It's very sad, But Sherry said, your sympathy for Victoria doesn't seem sincere. I'm not sympathetic for Victoria. No, not one bit. I feel bad for Alan, for that girl. The girl, Allie. What was her name? Ellie. I think her name was Ellie. Oh, I have no sympathy for Victoria at all. Not one bit. Devera, happy holidays, everyone, from Devera. Same to you, says Lynn. Happy holidays, says Cynthia. Yep. I really feel sorry for Dale. Oh, I feel bad for Dale, too. I don't know who else feels that way, but Dale came here, innocent person, and it just makes no sense, all that he's going through. Hey, Ty's on. Hey. Cynthia, I didn't like how, I didn't like how Victoria addressed Alan. She didn't have to do that. And what was strange to me, oh, Francine said happy holidays too. What's strange to me is that she's, that Donald had the nerve to call her. Oh, Ty said hi, Barbie J in chat. Donald had the nerve to call her bully. I said, what do you think you are, Donald? You do the same thing. Y'all all do it. Thank you, Valerie. Says same to you. Yeah, y'all all do it. Y'all try to make people feel bad. Donald, you got that guy waiting there. That guy who tried to help Lily because he thought she was being abused. And you brought it upon yourself to ruin his life, take away his pension, take away his job, take away his home that he was buying. Come on. You're a bully too, Donald. So what's all this sympathy now for your assistant? That he's his assistant, I guess. Talking about somebody's a bully. They are all bullies on this show. Every last one of them. Everybody in power. I'm starting not to, and I don't like, now I no longer like Eli. I don't like Victoria. I don't like Hunter. I don't like Donald. I don't like Eli. I don't like Alan. Who else? I don't like Priscilla. I don't like, I'm missing somebody. Rich is getting on my nerve with his weak ass. I don't like Agent. I don't like, there's somebody, I miss somebody. I don't like a lot of them. Who's likable on that show? Nancy? I'd like to say Sharon, but she's in jail. We ain't see her the whole season. Who else? Who else can we like on this show? On the Oval? Nobody. Exactly. They all bullies. Thank you, Devera. The only innocent character is Dale. Amen. Amen. I mean, he is. Okay, everybody, hit the thumbs up button when you come through the door. Thank you. It helped my channel grow. Nancy sure made sure she was going to see Richard. And she was looking good when she went to see him. She went to see him. And then it seemed like that guy Agent didn't want to tell him. She's like, tell him now. Tell him now. He's like, ma'am. She said, tell him now. I said, tell him. Because I don't like that guy. I don't know what it is. And did y'all see how when Sam ran into Kyle in the hallway, said he didn't like him, he goes into the other room. Kyle goes in Donald's office with him and Victoria. He's talking and he goes, Sam is looking on the system now. How does he know Sam is on the system if all you did was pass Sam in the hallway? You don't know Sam is on the system. And he's standing in there talking to them all that time. By the time Sam tell the guys to go and sits down and get on the system, Donald's right behind him. Just like that. How is Donald right behind him? Just like that. I don't know if Tyler put the scenes in the wrong order, but it happened too soon. I think it happened too soon. What do y'all think? You know, very few people to actually like on the show at this point. I think Dale is the only one. Yeah, it's true. I don't even know what to say about the show anymore. I don't know. I don't know. Y'all see my suitcase? I have my suitcase behind me. Look at the suitcase. I got my oval suitcase there. Bam. With my stuff in it. I couldn't show it to y'all last week because I was in Georgia. But I got the oval suitcase. And see, the laptop worked in Georgia. I don't know why it's acting up now. I don't know, everybody. I tried to have fun and do a holiday theme, but it's not working. I hope it's working. Yeah, so Sam should have known Donald was right behind him. I don't know. Donald was supposed to be in that office. How does Donald walk that fast or Sam walk that slow? And how would what's his name know that he's on the that how would what is his name Kyle know that Sam was on the system when Sam hadn't even gotten on that system yet? All he did was pass him in the hallway and told him he never liked him. You know? What else? Anybody else we need to talk about on the Oval? I'm trying to remember. Oh, Kyle was definitely assuming. He was assuming. But he made it seem like he was sure about it. Priscilla got on my last nerve. Richard got on my last nerve. Those agents, those FBI agents, they didn't show Simone, right? They didn't show Simone or Eli. Were they in this episode? I don't think any of them was in it. What do you think about how Bobby acted with the guy that was beat up? I don't know. I that scene was kind of. I thought I just like Bobby better. Like somebody wrote, Bobby was better in that scene than anybody else. You know, if you ask me, that was weird. But Kyle got a notification on his phone. Maybe. Oh yeah, no, they wasn't in this episode, and Lily wasn't either. Thank God. I don't even know her purpose in the show, so I'll be glad when she's gone. When Donald's gone. Kareem. Oh, Kareem was in jail. I didn't like Alonzo. That was the other person. I knew there was somebody else. I don't get Alonzo. You were just in his position earlier. I don't like how he was acting, trying to be all tough and everything when he was like a wuss. A wuss. I didn't like it at all. But that was it. The continuing on all of Mr. Perry's shows will drive you crazy if you you so right, Sherry. Nope, no Simone or Eli. I like Bobby because he was, really trying to find out about the president's son. Yeah, he was. And that's what Sam was trying to do. Sam was trying to do the right thing, but But Bobby seemed strange when he said an agent, when the guy said the agent came and he said the agent. Like he doesn't know that Sam went. He has to know that Sam was over there. If you ask me, he would have to know. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that show anymore. I just was like, what is this, the one that was called something about silent? And Ty laughed at me because I said this episode should have been silent. It was something about silence. I just it is what it is. It needs to be silent. It was terrible. I didn't like it at all. So anyway, let's go over the sisters because, man, I was really disappointed in the Oval. I try to be fair and give good, positive reviews, but TP ain't making it easy. He ain't making it easy for us. I'm hoping the season finale is better. I'm fingers crossed and praying that the season finale is better. And is that the mid-season or the season? It's the mid-season. Alonzo thinks he's hard now. No, he's not. Yeah, you're right. He think he is, but he's not. I thought Max told Bobby that Sam was out there. Okay, he would have had. I was wondering about that. I'm not sure. I think Max knew, but Bobby didn't. And I am loving Sisters. Sisters was interesting this week. It wasn't bad. It was interesting. And let's start at the beginning with what's his name? Scary Gary. Why did what's his name, Hayden, act like he didn't believe anything he was saying? He didn't believe him. He didn't trust him. He told him he needs a new tax accountant. I mean, a tax lawyer. He wasn't going to be his lawyer anymore. And then he goes inside and attacks Tamara. Why does he do that? When you come in the door, please give me the thumbs up, everybody. Thank you. Hit that like button on the way in and on the way out. Keep it going. Yeah. I don't get how he did that. Why did he do that? I'm tired of Gary and Hayden. Hayden going in. Hayden going in on Fatima, but he didn't with Gary. Mm-hmm. Exactly. He sure didn't. This message is held for review. View message. Oh, there's a message that's held for review. How do I view it? I don't know how to view it. Uh-oh. There's a message somewhere that is being held. Somebody sent a message. Okay, Dee Dee's message. Let's see. What did you... Man, Gary is a liar and a horrible narcissist. They held your message, Dee Dee. Another moderator just handled this. I don't have a moderator. What are you talking about? It's showing now. It should be showing. Gary. I'm waiting on season 7. Yes, Robin, it's looking pretty. Look like it's going to be interesting. Hayden knows that Gary is unset because he got caught checking. Yep. Cheating. I'm sorry, cheating. If he didn't believe Gary, why didn't he just let it go? Right. He acts like he didn't believe him and said, I vetted her. And he goes, well, I was supposed to vet her. But no, Gary already vetted her 2 times and gave him information and said there was nothing to worry about for this girl. He told him that. And now all of a sudden his private eye, his PI found something. He was only telling Hayden because his ish got blown up. You so right, Robin. You are so right. That's all it was about. He didn't want Gary seeing him upset. Nope. You right, Tony. I was waiting on Fatima or Zach to hit Hayden. I know, Devera, I was too. But they can't. They really can't do it. Gary is not only the narcissist, he is also a psychopath. Gary's sick. He's a sick A. That's what he is. Hayden was shocked when Tamara read him when he started threatening her. Loved that part. She said, stop threatening me. And then she went off on him. But do you think she should have still played cool? My sister was like, she should have still played cool and not said anything. And I don't know. I was like, yeah, but she was getting tired of him talking to her anyway. But she had already said she's not going to sign that thing. So why does he think that was going to change any? Sabrina shouldn't have gotten her job back. I don't think so either. She's not a good manager. Nope. And when she gives out customers' personal information, like she did Zach, Mrs. India should have been the one to let Maurice know this. Oh, yeah, she should have. But they said they couldn't let her know. I can't remember why. I wonder how Gary knew that Fatima and Tamara were working together. Who does Gary know that Fatima knows? First of all, just because you're related to somebody doesn't mean that you know who works with them. I have a lot of cousins. That don't mean I know who's working with them. That didn't make any sense. It made no sense to me. How did he put that together? Because that's Fatima's cousin, not even sister, not even mother or auntie, her cousin, that they're working together. And then Hayden's stupid because he's asking her, do you know Fatima? You just introduced them at work yesterday or the 2 days before. You just introduced them at work. So she should know. And when she said, oh, the girl from your job, oh, so you know her. She should have said, you just introduced her to us. You just did that. Come on. I was like, Tyler, get the writing together. Tamara went in on Hayden. He called her slow. She was like, go your A to work and make that money because we need it. I said, that girl done lost her mind. Hood Tamara came out. I was laughing when Tamara said she taking all of Hayden money. Oh, my God. She just went in. Tamara didn't implicate Fatima. She sure didn't, and that's what I'm saying. So how is he still going in there? She said, no, I don't know any Fatima. She said it. Now he thinks Fatima's in on it. Zach, Andy. He think everybody in on it now. Now he's getting paranoid like Hunter in the Oval. Hunter think everybody trying to kill him. And this fool listening to Gary think everybody after him. Everybody in on it. I'm like, oh my God, you were so happy and you didn't bother anybody. It was, oh my God. Then Hayden told her he can make her sign it. Yeah, I wanted to see him do that. How he gonna make her sign it? You right, Dee Dee. I was like, how he gonna do that? I don't like that Fatima's going to be in the ladies group. I don't either. They said I saw that. It's supposed to be in season 7. I don't think she should be in their group. I don't like that at all. That's why he got Karen being nice now. That's why Tyler got Karen being nice now so they could be a part of the group. I don't like that. Gary could have had Tamara vetted 100 times and not found anything. And his next step would have been to try and holler at her to see if she would bite. He did it 2 times, Robin, and he didn't find anything. I don't get it. I don't think Tamara knew Fatima like that. She didn't. She didn't. Sherry said that Valerie, Miss India may not know that Sabrina is giving out clients. She don't know. She don't know that she's giving out clients information. That's why I'm glad she got demoted and go sit up there. It took all my strength not to jump through the TV screen and smack Sabrina, taking up for Maurice. What are you fighting for Maurice's job? Maurice is a grown A man. He does whatever he wants to do. All he had to do is go up there and meet with Miss India, his daggone self. Why are you fighting for him? Miss India, it was right. He's responsible for all of this. You could have gotten killed, Sabrina. What is wrong with you? He's my best friend. Somebody wrote, you can have more than one best friend. Then she should have said, he's one of my best friends. He's one of my best friends. But she said he's her best friend. And if that's what you call a friend who don't listen to you and get you into trouble like that, then you a dumb a-hole too. I'm sorry. It is what it is, because I would not have a friend like that who got me arrested and put through all of that. And who was about to turn on me. Her friend was going to turn on her if Bio haven't given her that money. So now my question to y'all, I'm gonna do a video on this. Why ain't Sabrina mad at Miss India? She looked like she tried to catch a tube, but you gonna stop speaking to Miss India now because she don't like Maurice like that? Like Bio didn't like him? His personal business. Tamara said that he did all this and she doesn't know Fatima. She did all this and she doesn't know Fatima. I'm glad she said that. She should stick with it too. I don't like that personal business. Sherry, what's that personal business? I missed that. Tamara told Hayden he's not good in bed. Oh, she did, just like Fatima said. She said, you're itty bitty something. Now he ain't gonna get none. He thought he was tearing it up. What's Dawn saying? Gary was against Tamara before the ish gotten blown up. Yep. He's jealous. He was jealous of his happiness, and he didn't feel that he could pull a woman like that. And Hayden let that go to his head just like Andy let what Gary said go to her head. I'm not wifey material. I'm not wifey material. You're not. You're not. And that's from Barbie J. You're not. Okay? Anyway. I mean, shoot. You messing with people's relationships, girl. You want to marry somebody after you stole him from somebody else. What you think? Somebody else going to steal him from you. Tamara says she's going to take half of his money. Girl, she crazy. You've been married all of a week, girl. Stop playing. Sabrina saying that Maurice is her best friend, really? How can that be the way that he treats her? Exactly, with name calling. Your best friend constantly calling you a biatch and not listening to you. He almost left town, plus threw her under the bus to save himself. Yep. Gary's PI found out Tamara's information. But what PI would say anything about Madam? That's the part where I'm stuck at, Dawn. What PI would say anything about Madam? When y'all come in, please hit the thumbs up for me, please. Thank you. Gary's PI found out. What else? Devera said Fatima and Danny make better friends than Fatima being in the group. Yeah. Danny's getting on my nerve. Hayden is insecure. He's very insecure, and he have a reason to be, right? Because all the ladies say he ain't good at bed. He got little itty bitty. I'm glad Maurice didn't get his job back. Robin, I'm right with you. He didn't deserve it back. And then, and Sabrina didn't say nothing. Y'all notice she kept her mouth shut when Miss India said there was complaints about him. Sabrina should have been complaining about him because he doesn't respect her. He didn't respect her position. How is that your friend? They don't respect your position. I could have hit Sabrina as well. Yep. Maurice would not have done that for her. That's it. He all about himself. Maurice is about Maurice. He really is. True about what you said, Sherry. Valerie said true about what you said, because if she did, Sabrina probably wouldn't have gotten her job back. Yep. Devera at Dawn, exactly. Hayden pissed. He's pissed. He sure is. Devera said Sabrina think everyone should like Maurice. I don't get that. I don't get that. Miss India was like, oh, darling, like, it's done. He's not coming back. Okay? We're not telling him, but if you want to tell him, go ahead. And she comes in there like, I'm just coming to check on you. No, you just feel that you have to let him know that he's no longer working. But look at him assuming like, oh, the downtown branch, I got to get some new clothes for that branch. What do you think? She went back to get your job for you? If you wanted your job, you should have been right with Sabrina asking for your job back. I don't get it. It's not making any sense. I thought Gary vetted her and he showed it to Hayden when Tamara was under the desk. There was nothing in it. He did, Dee Dee. That's why I'm sitting there going, what is this? He had vetted her. He looked her up. Then he said he was going to look her up again. And that's what he found out. And he said it's all good. He had nothing on her. Now he giving her attitude like you care about how she's treating Hayden. Please. And what is Gary doing at the office now anyway? After Hayden fired him, why is he showing up at the office? You're not there to see Andy. Why are you showing up at her office? He shouldn't be in the law firm at all. At Devera, Sherry said she agreed Fatima and Danny would be a formidable duo. Yep. Maybe Fatima can help Danny learn how to be more responsible. Spend her money on rent and food instead of on weed all the time. Hello. Sabrina was acting like she didn't want her job back since they didn't want Maurice back. Girl, get your money. You need your job. And she's supposed to be taking care of her mother. Right, Cynthia? She's supposed to be taking care of her mother. Miss India should have told Sabrina, if it means that much to you, then you can be unemployed with your friend. I would have fell out if I saw that. If I had saw that, I would have hit the floor. That would have made my night. I'd have been in here hollering. I would have said, go, Miss India. Go. That's right. He's going to be devastated. Oh, he's going to be upset. How many of y'all out there got friends who lost their daggone job? You lose them and you go and get another one. You get another one. How dare he fix up his lips to say he will sue them. They got video cameras of that man coming in the bank after he tried to rob it, coming in the bank and coming to your window with flowers, which you accepted, talking to him. You guilty of who after he tried to do that. Do you think Preston is really married? I hope he is. I hope he is. But it was like a next day. What did you do? Call Mindy at the airport, said, get your dress on, babe. We're going to get married. Come on. It was, I thought it was the same morning. I'll be honest. I thought it was that morning he left. So I don't know. He had to take a flight out. I guess he didn't fly out of her airline. I don't know. Out of Danny's airline. But I don't know why Preston would send that picture. I mean, I wouldn't have said nothing to her. Cynthia said exactly at dawn. Yeah. Gary and Hayden about to catch a good behind kicking. I know. I want them to bring Madam back and tear up one of them. Somebody got to get towed up. Somebody, because they throwing out at Madam's name like it's that easy. DeVere said that was really a loop. And I was really at Devera, that was really a loop. And I was like, really, Tyler? Oh, I was like, really, Tyler? Yes. Hi, Algerine. How are you? How are you? Merry Christmas and Blessed New Year. Yes, we said Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too. Happy holiday seasons. Greetings. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. Danny got pissed off when she saw Preston is married. Did y'all see her face? She was hurt. She was hurt. And she tried to act like she wasn't. Me too. Dawn said me too because Madam usually covers her ass and I don't get that either. Yeah, I wouldn't be talking about Madam. If y'all know who Madam is, why would you even mention her name? Not for 1 minute would I. Maurice was shocked when he heard of other complaints by people and his antics. I'm just baffled, Dee Dee, how he or Sabrina are shocked. How? He's rude to the customers when they come up to the window. He has been rude. We have witnessed it. He should have been fired before the stick up in the bank. Oh, before the stick up at the bank. She even took breaks and left Sabrina to take care of the customers. Yep. Sure did. Sure did. I had to laugh when Maurice wanted to sue the company for not letting him come back. He needs to go and sit down somewhere. Yes, he do. Yes, he do, Valerie. I was like, is he for real? Is he for real with this? Where is security at that bank? I haven't seen any yet. Not one guard. Not one guard. Hi, Arnetta. Arnetta's back, y'all. How are you? We said happy holidays to everybody. Please hit the thumbs up when y'all come in, everybody. Hit that like button. I don't know where the security is. We're going to have to ask Tyler about that. Barbie J, everyone is about themselves on this show. Yep. And it's supposed to be almost sisterhood. Thank you. You see my face, Dawn, right? It's unreal. It's unreal. Gary was definitely there to see Andy, hoping to reel her back in. But as soon as he saw her talking to Penelope, he went into defense. Yeah, that threw him for a loop. But that threw Andy for a loop too. And I wasn't mad at Andy. Andy's like, what the hell you doing here? How dare you show up? Don't play the baby bump. You're playing the baby bump for sympathy. I'm sorry, but I don't care. If I'm not ready to talk about it, you're not going to tell me I have to talk about it because you're ready to talk about it. I just told your brother that I'm affected by it as well. I'm processing it as well too. So just because your process goes faster than mine as an analyst, a data analyst, I don't care. I would have been the same way, y'all. I'm sorry. When I'm ready to talk, I'm ready to talk. You don't come to my job. How does she even know? How does she even know where she lived? You know, maybe Hayden called him after confronting both Tamara and Fatima. But what shocked me is when he showed up as Penelope and Andy meeting, Penelope was shocked about Jasmine. Well, she didn't find out about Jasmine yet. She's going to find out next week because she hasn't spoken to Andy yet. Preston and Danny had that talk. It was the same morning, Preston and Danny. Thank you. I thought it was, Robin. All of this in the same day. So you flew home and said, come on, Mindy, let's get married? What? And what kind of girl is Mindy? Does she just jump and say, okay, I'm ready. I was waiting in my dress. I don't know. Gary bucking up to Fatima like he crazy. Not even that with Zach there. Zach already whooped that ass. Zach already tore you up. And so did those other people, Fatima's cousin. So what are you doing, you stupid? He must be crazy. Dawn, let's see. Dawn said Miss India said that Maurice's work ethic is the problem with Maurice, in addition to him knowing Q. And I just think it's legit. I think they have a legit grounds for not returning him. He told about his personal life, but he brought his personal life into his job. That's what he did. He brought that personal life into the job. And when you knew that Q had your roommate's checks, he had Calvin's checks and was trying to use them, and you didn't say anything or do anything or stop it. I mean, he did stop it, but it just, you let him go. You let him go. And you shouldn't have. Yeah, Danny's feeling some type of way Now, I know she is. And wait till she get a hold of y'all see that scene that's coming up in season 7 when Tony is telling her you knew what the deal was when you got on board. Either get on board or see your way out or something like that. He was like, get on board or take a hike. I said, uh-oh. Look at Andy. I mean Danny. Look at what she about to go through. She think that and Preston ain't never talked rude to her, was never disrespectful to her, and now she gonna get snatched and kidnapped at the airport. Where's Tony? Tony must gonna save her. Tony must gonna save her from that crazy dude. Cause it gotta be Jonah. I don't know. Now Gary wants to get back at all the ladies. Love how Fatima said to Gary in preview, count your days and count them now. Oh, ooh. That's it. Fatima let him have it. She going to. Madam will walk up on Gary and Hayden. They will lose their mind. I would love for that to happen. And they look like they getting nasty in season 7. Yes, I saw Danny's face. Oh, well, she did this to herself. Preston, going on with your life and forget about Danny. That's right. I think Francine saying Gary is stalking Penelope and Andy. I wouldn't be surprised if there wasn't even wire tap. Damn, Francine. You think it's that bad that Gary got wire tapping in their pocketbooks, their handbags? But we can't put it past them. After that telescope thing from the penthouse, I mean, you can't put it past them. So I'm laughing, but it sounds funny. Sabrina is not a good supervisor. She definitely is not. Dawn, but Tamara is going to get it too from Madam because she didn't follow the plan. Exactly. When Fatima tell, that's it. Because you causing problems for her cousin now. I didn't like that Penelope was at Andy's job. I didn't like it either, Devera. Sabrina is moving to a bank that has 8 customers instead of 4. Hold on. The downtown office has more customers. Wouldn't that be the Midtown office? The Midtown office got more people than the downtown office. That is funny. Okay? I have to stop. Wait. Woosah. Okay, Andy would never be ready to talk. She wasn't planning on telling Jordan or Penelope anything. Yeah, that's why I'm surprised that she's going to tell her about Jasmine. Because she has to admit that she knew about Jasmine and was dating him. At Dawn, ooh, we have more customers now. Cynthia said to you. Sherry said, we don't have security personnel. Some of our banks, but they all have CCTV. All the banks here in New York have a security guard. Wait a minute. No, we don't. Oh my goodness, y'all, we don't. All of our banks do not have security. Some of them do. I'm just picturing them. I don't go in the bank because I don't have no money, but when I did go in the bank, no. They do have some of them at night, later at night around the ATM machines. I remember complaining about it because people going in the wintertime call themselves keep it warm, but you watching us go into our accounts. I don't feel comfortable trying to take out money like that. We don't have security CCTV. I don't know if we have CCTV, but we don't really have a real like security guard. They have like a bank officer that walks around. I think that text was old that Danny received. Oh, you think so, Devera? But then why would there be an old text saying we got married? It says he got married. So what old text would Preston have saying he got married? Because somebody else did say that to me. It was good to see Zach got between her and Hayden as a protector. Yeah, she's going to knock him out. Next episode, Gary bucking up to Fatima. He could try, but he know he's scared of her. Yeah, that was crazy. And he has 2 kids too. Oh, Cynthia, you talking about Tony. Yeah. Yep. This message was held for review. Oh, who's in the hot seat now? Let's see. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How do I get to this? Hold on. Why is it not letting me see it? Oh, there it is. Chat message held for review can be seen by you and but are hidden from public view. You can make okay, got it. But where is it? Where's the message that's held? Somebody's message was held. Where is it? Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Somebody's message. Here it is. Devera's message. If Danny was to work for Tony, she would have to have sex with him. They held your message, Devera. You might be right about that. You could show that, everybody. We can see that. All right. Tony said Fatima is the wrong person for Gary to mess with. That's for sure. Maybe Gary need a piece of Madam. Maybe Madam need to set Gary straight too. Gary's getting investigated by the FBI. Yep. You see him smashing that laptop in next season. What do you think happened to Karen at the doctor's office? I don't know, but she's at Zach's door sitting there going that she had a DNA test. How you had a DNA test with who? What did you get? Did Zach give her something that had his DNA on it and she being slick? Did he give her something with his DNA on it? Do y'all think that's what she did? Some slick stuff? Valerie said, I feel so bad for Zach. Glad that Fatima was there to comfort him. I'm hoping that Wesley will be able to do something. I'm worried about Michael living in that hostile environment. First of all, if Michael had marks on his back, what judge is going to not take him out of that place? There is no way in the world that judge was made aware that there was marks on that child. That'd be the first thing they pulled him away. It has to. It makes no sense. That's the one thing that you would pull a child out of a home with bruises on them. And he didn't fall on his back. Come on. Gary's in the car with a gun looking at Andy on a date with someone. And that is not Jordan either. That was not Jordan. That's season 7 looked like it's going to be interesting, y'all. Hey, Debbie. Debbie's here. Hi, Debbie. She said, hello, Barbie J in the group. I'm here now. Let's talk. How we talking, girl? I said it that Tyler Perry, what you say, Dawn? Crams 10 years of living into one day, and that day drags on for episodes. Yep, that's how Preston got married in a day. In a day, in hours, within hours. It wasn't even 24 hours. It was like, I'm married. Look, I'm going to go out the room and come back. I'm going to be married. I mean, that's how quick it was. Wait, let me duck down. Hold on. Look, y'all married. That's how quick he got married. It was crazy. Sabrina want to be able to leave her job quick no more. Oh, that's right. She sure won't. I didn't think about that. Yep, she can't be doing that no more. Because she not the manager. And where the heck was Miss Mims in the first place all that time when she kept leaving early? I can't wait to see what happens between Heather and Fatima next. Oh my God, I'm going to be right there for it. Heather must have done something. Fatima goes off and Zach can't stop her. That's going to be so funny. And Zach is like, no, Fatima, no. And I'm like, oh my God, what is she doing that he's saying no? Ty, I don't know if you're still on there, Ty Harrell, but if you're still on there, you may want to watch Sisters next week. You don't watch it. You watch the Oval, but you may want to watch Sisters next week. I'm telling you. Because it's going to be some action, and you like action. Fatima goes off, and Zach can't stop her. Nope. Sure can't. I like Jordan and Andy in this episode. First of all, why Andy trying to play like she that girl? When did she start carrying hot sauce in her bag? Come on, y'all. Give it to me. When did she start carrying hot sauce in her bag? I'm like, that's some BS if I ever heard it. Some of them have them. You can't see them. Some of them have what? You're not talking about the hot sauce because I just mentioned that. But, oh, bruises? Some of them have bruises? Are you talking about the bruises on the child? Dee Dee saying, oh, Devera, that's what I'm asking. Dee Dee said all of ours in California have bank security. Yeah, there used to be some walking around during COVID. I don't know now. Some have security, some have actual police officers in the bank here in Houston. Okay, Cynthia. I remember we used to have police officers in the bank down here in Harlem. I just realized I don't see them now anymore. There was a bank on the corner, 125th Street. It always had a police officer in it. And I'd always say hello to them. Mainly the ones on 125th Street had them. Oops. Hunter called Sam a black, a gnome. Hi Melrose, a gnome. Those little garden gnomes. I said, you know what? My sister didn't like that. I was like, I can't. I can't. I didn't like it. That's because they short. So he was calling him short. And for once, your height got you out of trouble or something like that. He said, I was like, oh, snap. I mean, it was a short joke, but he's just not nice, you know. Karen was hurt at that doctor's office. Uh-oh. Is she going to actually tell Zach the truth that it's not his child? Is that what she's about to do? Is that why she ringing the bell talking about she had a DNA test done? That would be interesting to see. Do you want Robin reported Gary to FBI? Oh, maybe Robin did. Do you think Robin reported Gary to the FBI? Yeah, but I think they never stopped following him. I don't think they ever stopped following Gary. I don't know why. I just feel like they still had him on their radar. Both Gary and Hayden will get a visit from the Black Rock boys. I hope so. I hope so. I pray so. I hope so. They need to. They need to. Need to straighten him out for at least a week. Gosh. I mean, you think Hayden would have learned from this, but nope, he's so stupid he didn't learn. He got whooped 2 times. Three is a charm, right? 3 is a charm. Next episode, Fatima kicked Heaven behind. Yep. And Zach is yelling, stop. It's crazy that CPS has no court case on Heather. That I don't understand. What is going on there? Somebody got to talk to me. Sherry and Dee Dee, I love that Zach stepped between Hayden and Fatima, but it bothered me that he left the woman while Hayden was angry. I think he should have stayed even though he was asked to leave because he wanted to hit Hayden. I think he was asked to leave because Zach wanted to punch Hayden in the face. And he didn't. I heard they're recasting Jordan. Oh, are they now? Are they now? He's cute, but he looks too soft. And remember, Jordan's supposed to run for political office and Gary's supposed to give money to his campaign, which means Jordan is that forgiven after what he did to his sister. He's that forgiven. And when they're supposed to be so close, I don't get that. I don't get it at all. Do y'all know what DFCS stands for? Department of Family and Child Services or something like that. Department of Family and Children's Services. I'm sorry. I was confused when Fatima and Zach were talking to the lawyer about Michael. Yeah, that's what it is, Cynthia. Brian is doing way too much. Karen needs to be careful when dealing with him. Yep. There is something, I don't know what it is. Everything's going all right. We see that she's opening up her new salon. She's pregnant, but what is going on? What's going on with this 3-month gap that they're going to do, this 3-month jump? Where'd that come from? I think Karen's timeline with her pregnancy was off. She thought it was Zach's, but it's not. She never thought it was Zach. She wanted it to be Zach. She knew it wasn't Zach's. We all knew it wasn't Zach. We still know it's not Zach, but we're going to find out. Sherry saying to Dee Dee, you are right about the recasting of Jordan. Yep, I agree. As Sherry Elliott, both ladies didn't want round 2 with Hayden and Zach. Nope, they didn't. That's why they had to make him leave. Something popped up on my screen. Sorry, y'all. It was really funny because Fatima was holding her purse in one hand and kicking Heather behind with the other. Zach probably said, don't use that gun. Don't use the gun. But he screams like, Fatima, no. I was like, oh my God, what is he doing? Gary and Hayden really thinking they doing something. Yep, they thinking they gonna be tough. Oops, sorry, y'all. Robin has the FBI on Gary and Hayden. I hope so. That would make more sense. That would make a lot of sense. Somebody else just wrote that. Yep. because we haven't seen Robin. And they were supposed to take over the business, so I'm confused as to what happened with that storyline. How does it just drop, TP? That's not Jordan that Andy is on a date with. I know it's not him. That's why I'm shocked that he has the gun. He has a gun sitting in a car watching. I'm sick. This unrealistic DNA testing and the results. Dawn, get in line. We all done and sick of it. It's not just ugh. It's just too much talk about it all the time. Dee at Devera, I love that part. Fatima yells at Heather like we heard Fatima get mad at Zach in season 2B, episode 11. You went back to 2B, episode 11, really? Really, Dee? And you know the season and the episode? Girl, you better than me, that's for sure. Cynthia, Brian's still on the creepy list. Yes, he is. He took her to lunch. He had her get in the car, took her to lunch, then showed her the spot. Where's his wife? Didn't Karen learn about going out to eat with married men? Hello. When Aaron was like, oh, I must have left my wallet at home. I'll just call my wife and tell her to bring it. Karen, did you not learn? Because if you didn't, you need to. Zach haven't given his DNA yet. So what is Karen up to now? Well, we're going to find out in season 7. That's when she finds out something. At Dee, exactly. Devera said exactly, Dee. I think Devera says, I think Aaron is behind all that with Brian. I wouldn't be surprised. A lot of us feel that way. I think Aaron had Brian to do that. I don't know. Andy saying that she's, what you say, Dawn? Andy saying that she's smart was hilarious. Oh, yeah, I'm that girl. So he said, oh, so you could be at the White House or the hood or something, he said. And she said, yeah, I'm that girl. I was like, no, you're not. You're as bougie as ever. Y'all remember when with the flowers? Y'all remember with the flowers when Robin was talking to Paris, reached out to Paris to find out about him and Andy, what they had going, and then Paris sent her those flowers, and the receptionist said, oh, they're beautiful. Those look like the ones the lady was selling outside. And bougie Andy didn't want to take them and told the receptionist, oh, if you like them, you can keep them. She's like, oh, really? She didn't want them because they were bought from outside. Really, Andy? Really? She that girl. She carried hot sauce in her bag. He said, I take you for the type that want tablecloth. That was a tablecloth. So what? It was plastic. It still was a tablecloth. Hold on. Andy saying that she's smart was hilarious. She has to keep saying it to make herself believe it. You know, Dawn, Andy knows she's not smart. Andy might be a smart lawyer, but ditzy when it comes to men. You got that right. Cynthia. Dee said Brian seems to be a bit creepish. I have to agree. Aaron has to be behind Brian. Why do y'all think they did that 3-month jump? What is that all about? Valerie said I was laughing as well when Andy said that she was that girl. I said to myself, no, you are not. I'm sorry. Oh, Andy, you're so funny, girl. You are so not that girl. You're not. I'm sorry. You're not. Yeah, you're not. I had to say it 3 times. 3 times is a charm. She that girl. I said, girl, I'm that girl. I know I'm that girl. Andy, you're not that girl. I've even been told that. They said, you got something in your closet for every occasion, June. And I'm like, I know I do. I got something in my closet for every occasion. They're like, June, I'm going to this. I'm going to that. I'm like, I'm right there. Dawn, I hope Zach asks Karen how many more DNA tests she goes. And ask me, when can I get your DNA? Why don't you give me your DNA, Karen? And I'll go there. She done touched on them baby clothes and stuff or whatever. I mean, don't they have something of Karen's in the house? Jeez. She keep giving, didn't she touch the car seat? You can get a DNA off of that. I don't know. Oh no, that's just fingerprints. That's not DNA. That's fingerprints. Sorry, my bad. My bad. More DNA tests is she gonna do? Okay, but that would be funny. Sabrina's getting her ovaries frozen. Where did that come from, Devera? Did you see that somewhere? You said Sabrina? Um, at Dawn, haha, about the DNA. It was funny, Dawn. You come up with some good ones. It was that, and who do y'all think is going to save Danny when she gets kidnapped in the parking lot? Do y'all think Tony gonna be there? Oh, sorry. Hold on. It's in the next episode about Sabrina? I got to look at my recordings because I was going to do videos on it today, but I went holiday shopping for lights and stuff. It's in the next. Okay, I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch it and see. She is Rolls Royce, Birkin bag, penthouse, name brand girl, not the sauce in her 10K purse. Thank you, Dee Dee. I was like, really? Have y'all seen her in any place? She looks down on places like that. I've never seen her eat a slice of pizza, a hot dog. Come on, she's that girl. I want to see her pull some hot sauce out of that bag. I want to see it. At Devera, Hicks, Sabrina is having her eggs frozen. Yeah, okay. Sherry said that. Brian said he had a lot of baby clothes, but only had one bag. Debbie, I was saying the same thing when it happened. I was like, oh, you know, my wife filled up the car. He came with one bag and said with toys and stuff. There ain't a toy in that bag. Tyler could at least had them with 2 bags or something and one with an empty box or something. Make it look, I don't know. Yeah, Jordan is nothing like the ex-football players I know. They all think they had the ish and womanizers. Yep. They think they and women, and that's what I'm saying. He seemed too soft to have been a football player. But then Zach was a football player, wasn't he? Duvall was a football player too, right? I could see him playing that role. I wouldn't be surprised if Tyler writes that Preston saves Danny again. Oh boy. Boy. I think they're gonna let Tony do it. I think it's gonna be Tony. When you come in, please hit the thumbs up button for me. Hit the like button. I appreciate it. Thank you. Help my channel grow. It helps. Do you think it's Jonah kidnapping Danny? Yes. That's just who I think it is. That's just who I think it is. Exactly, Dee Dee. I agree with you 100%, Valerie said. Devere said, why Karen didn't tell Zach about those clothes when she called him? Because she had already told Fatima. So, and she told Fatima to tell Zach or something like that. So, but I'm not feeling Fatima being down with the girls group. I just don't want that to be. Because they all are like, I can't do it. I don't like it at all. Uh-oh. It's frozen. I don't know what's happening with my phone. Okay, Dee Dee said, I think Jonah, yeah. Why Karen didn't tell Zach about those clothes? I wouldn't. Why? How does she know that he knows somebody who know a realtor? And then who's this other lady that's coming in there? It's not Valerie. Somebody else comes in. I don't know. Somebody else comes in to help Karen with that realtor thing. Valerie said, and somebody that Brian knows. She'll help you with everything. And she comes in, hey, yes. And I'm like, well, who's this chick? You know? So Valerie says, Dee Dee, it could be his ex-wife warned Danny that Jonah was out and probably looking to get revenge on her. Well, she did. She did warn Danny. I wanted to say months ago. Sorry. It was months ago for us. It was last week for Danny. She warned him that he's out of jail. That's it. Too bad we can't like comments in the chat from everyone. Can't you? You can't? You could send up some of those little hearts or whatever thingies can go up, can't they? Yeah, you can't. Sorry. I don't know. Um, we gonna have to talk to them about that. Brian giving Karen boy clothes and she may be having a girl. That's what I'm saying. Why are you taking these clothes? It makes no sense. Give me unisex stuff. And why do I want hand-me-down clothes right now? I'm at 2 months pregnant. Why do I need hand-me-down clothes? And Karen keeps taking stuff. Stop. Stop. No, thank you. No, thank you. If I need it, I'll let you know. Just keep it moving. How would that work if Fatima is in the ladies group if Karen doesn't care about Fatima? Because all of a sudden she's going to be nice. Tyler is making Karen nice now so that, she's not the mean chick of the group. And he's making Danny a pain in the butt. I don't know. I don't know how he's doing it. That's why they keep mentioning she's really been nice lately. She's been really nice lately. I'm like, something ain't right. That could have been Brian's wife helping Karen. She looked too young to have 7 kids, even though they wasn't their kids. She looked younger than him. I don't know. She did to me. I mean, I could be wrong, but that's what she looked. Why can't we take Brian at face value? I don't know. I would like to, but he's too invested in her personal life. That's the problem. He's too much into her personal life. Okay, so she's pregnant. Why you keep making a big thing? Why are you trying to get rid of clothes and stuff? She's 2 months pregnant. She's not even showing it, and you keep talking about it. Oh, you should have more kids. You're going to have more. Can she get that one out first? He's too invested. Then he want to know, is the man in his father around? And she said, yeah. And then she said, sometimes. He's like, oh, okay. I'm like, what is all of this? Why are you sharing, Karen? Stop sharing that. I don't know. I would like to, but something ain't right. Valerie said maybe that person coming in as a decorator to help with Karen. So, oh, that might be who she is, Valerie. I think you're right. Hi, Tiffany. Tiffany's here. Hey, how are you? I'm doing okay. Happy holidays. And we will be having next Thursday, we're going to do something for the season finale. I know people going to be on holiday, and hopefully my computer's acting right. And I might even try to use my new microphone that I was given by the people at the Oval. Y'all see my Oval suitcase back there? Whoop. I see my Oval suitcase there. There it is. With all my fun gadgets in it. Where are we? The 3-month jump was probably to move Karen's pregnancy along. Dawn, I think you're right. And that's what it needs to be. That's what I was thinking as well. So I'm wondering how they're going to skip so much stuff. What are we going to see? What's going to get skipped in that 3 months? I can't wait because we don't even get a break, y'all. We don't even get a 1-week break. It goes from the 27th to the first week in January. Bam. What is that, the 3rd or something like that? We back. We back with the Oval and SISTAS. Why would Karen tell Brian she wants to meet his mom? Yes, I'd like to meet her someday. You remind me of my mom. And she's like, in what way? She got insulted. Oh, no. She's always getting insulted, and he's always having to explain what he means by that. Like he said, oh, my wife ain't looking at me like that. What do you mean by that? Everything is like, I need an explanation. Well, you're the one that's walking around trusting him. Pete, folks, when y'all coming, can you please hit the thumbs up, the like button for me? Thank you. Please help my channel grow. Anyway, Devera said, if Fatima is in there, because I see 23 people on there and 17 thumbs up, 18 now, thumbs up. Okay, if Fatima's in their group, then maybe Zach's not the father. Good point. Good point, Devera. It makes sense. I'm glad Karen is getting her own salon. Me too. Well, she's owning her space. I don't know if y'all know out here in New York, there's this soul food restaurant called Sylvia's. Sylvia's Soul Food, very popular. A lot of the presidents and politicians and famous people always go there to eat. They've been going there for eat for years, and it's still around. Even though Sylvia has passed on and died, I sang at her funeral, but it had passed. It's gone. But Sylvia and her friend, they bought the entire block. They bought the building that her restaurant's in and the entire block. Okay, they bought the block so that they have a legacy. They have, you have your own space, so you don't have to worry about no landlord putting up the rent and pushing you out, because that's what happened to a lot of places over here. We got a place called Make My Cake, and she got pushed out. The landlord went up like $1,000 or something, or $2,000. It's crazy pushing out people out of these spaces. But now the landlord hasn't been able to get anybody to fill it. At least they would have had somebody in there making money. They got greedy and pushed her out, and she found somewhere else to go. But the lady Make My Cake, people like P. Diddy and stuff used to get cakes from her, because my son used to work there. And these famous people would come in there or call up for cake orders. So, but owning property, it's a legacy. Yeah, leave it to your kids, you leave it to your grandkids, and you don't sell it. You keep it up and you don't sell it. A lot of people don't keep the stuff up, and then the kids don't want to be bothered with it, and they sell it off to. I get calls all the time from my Caucasian cousins. They all want to buy my property, and I'm like, no, I'm not. And I was in Georgia. My son's friend out there, he's the godfather of my grandkids. He wants me to move out there. I'm like, I'm not moving out there. I might get a place out there. Maybe I'll get a place out there, something like that. Get an apartment in Georgia, and then have somewhere to stay back and forth. Or I could just get a room at my son's house. If he moves out there. He's not saying where he wants to move yet, but he's leaving New York. So, have a place to visit. I'm glad Karen is getting, okay, Brian is acting just like Aaron does. Yep. I think so. Oh, thank you, Tiffany. Same to you. As Sherry, Cynthia saying Aaron was nice in the beginning and then turned into a gnat. That's what it's called, a gnat. Tiffany, what you saying about the fourth? What's the fourth? I don't know what that is. Karen has been really nice, but they better be careful, because she is up to something. This is the good side of Karen. The mean one is about to show up soon. And how is Fatima in that group if she gonna be pregnant too? Karen gonna be jealous that she pregnant by Zach. Come on, y'all. Throw it out there. That's what's gonna happen. If that's that girl, why does she almost have to be committed to get on the bus? Oh, yes, Dawn. Good point. If she's that girl, Karen, if Andy's supposed to be that girl, why they had to, she said committed. But why does he always have to be committed to get on the bus? She was like, oh, it just brings back memories. What, memories of being poor? What are you saying? Memories of being poor and not having money? Or memories of hot sauce in your pocketbook and having to eat a hot sauce sandwich on the bus? What are you saying? Come on, girl, with that. Karen is just being nice for right now. And that's it. That is it. Why did Brian ask her if the daddy was involved? That's what I'm saying. He's too involved in her personal life. Karen did answer kind of defensively. We have to get DNA issues resolved. Did she say that? Did she say we have to get DNA issues resolved? Did I miss that part? Tiffany said, yeah, I heard of it. Oh, Sylvia's. Okay, yes. At Valerie Davis, exactly. They better be careful. Yep. They better be. I'm telling you. Now look at the difference between Duvall, the football player, and Jordan, the football player. One of them is a fraud, and it ain't Duvall. I'm telling you. They got a certain oomph about them. He looked like, oh, I'm so nervous talking to you. You're so beautiful. Oh, my goodness. I'm like, stop. Stop, Jordan. Like Fatima said, he ain't got no game. They had to make him go out with her. Come on. One thing that Zach liked about being with Fatima was that she wasn't in the sister circle and he wasn't being forced back into their mess. Exactly. Exactly. He told her that. He told her that. DeVera said, Dawn, exactly. Yep. Brian is giving creepy child snatcher vibes. he gonna take Karen, baby. You think so? Because he just loved kids. If he got 50 of them, he gonna steal 50 of them, maybe. Could that season 7 have to come out because it was heels? It was heels during the strike. It was heels during the strike. The following week, all the Queen's Men is coming out. Yep. I got to see about that too. I got to do my review on that too. I think I'm going to, in the new year, not next week, but in the new year, I'm going to start doing my lives back on over June BLC. Now that I got that channel back fully, I might do the lives over there, but I'm not sure. I hope y'all both are, all y'all are subscribed to both channels because I'm trying to see if I can move everything back over, but I don't know. I don't want this channel to go dead, but like I did before, let it go dead, and it only had about 50 subscribers on it or something, but I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm trying to feel it out, but I think the lives I'm definitely going to do on June BLC in the new year. In the new year, some things will change, but hopefully y'all are subscribed to both channels and y'all know to which one I'm putting my reviews on. If you notice, I only do Sisters and Zatima on this channel now. Sisters and Zatima on this channel, and everything else I do is on the other channel. But sometimes there's things I do like the unboxing. I did that unboxing and I put it on both channels. And I do on both channels, I do my shorts. I do shorts on both channels, but I haven't done a short in a while because every time I do a short, YouTube try to stop it or block it or something like that. I'm just getting tired and I'm blocking my shorts all the time. So I stopped doing them as much. Let's see. When Karen finds out that Aaron is behind all of this salon, she's going to be mad. Well, too bad. Too bad for her. She will probably be bad. She's going to be mad when she find out that Aunt Fatima's pregnant. Brian is Karen's supplier to keep Karen going to Zach's with those hand-me-down. He's so funny. The 4th. Okay, Tiffany. Season 7 comes back on January 4th. Okay, so it's the Oval that's the 3rd then. Thank you, Tiffany. DeVera Hicks says it doesn't make sense for Fatima to be in the group if she's pregnant by Zach. So is Karen having a miscarriage? Not with her stomach that big. They ain't letting her have no miscarriage with a stomach that big. I can't see it. Jordan is too soft. He's definitely too soft. I kind of feel like that too. I'm going to give Brian the benefit of the doubt until he destroys it. That's very nice of you, Dawn. Very nice. I can't do it yet. It's something, my spidey sense is tingling. I don't know what that means, but I say it all the time. It's tingling. Something ain't right. Exactly. I agree with you, Sherry. On point, Valerie said. Francie said, thumbs up. You must X out of the chat to do that and come back in through the comments. Oh, you really do? You have to do that? We got 25 people on there. Please hit the thumbs up, everybody. I appreciate Barbi J needs her channel to grow. Keep growing. And you can help me by liking my channel, writing a comment, and subscribing. Some of you are on here and haven't subscribed to my channel. Please subscribe and select all. Make sure you select all so you know that every time I, go live or do anything. That's a big thing. What else? She answered yes defensively next season. Okay, the DNA issues need to be resolved so she can find the daddy. Who the daddy? They need to have what's his name on saying you are the father. They need to have him on. Is that Jerry Springer? Whoever? I don't know. Anyway, what Sherry said at Valerie Davis, thank you. Okay. DeVera, I hope Fatima don't kill Heather. Fingers crossed. Keep it in prayer. You're welcome, Sherry's from Valerie. Both shows coming right back on. Yep, they both are. Tiffany said, because why would you ask me if my child's father will be in his life if you have ill intentions behind your question? Yep. I don't know if y'all remember the three civil rights workers that got killed years ago in the South. What is it? Cheney, Goodman, and Schwerner. Cheney, Goodman, and Schwerner. Those were their last names. There was two white guys and a black guy, and they got killed fighting for, I guess, black people's rights and stuff out there in the South. I can't remember where it was. I don't think it was Georgia. Where was it? All I know is that Cheney was the black one. His little brother rented one of my apartments many years ago. But he asked my friend who introduced him to me, were we seeing each other? He asked my friend, was we dating each other? And he said, no, we not. And he asked so he could get over on me. I had to end up taking him to court. He was never paying his rent. He never took care of it. I had to, you don't know what I had to do. I had to pay for an attorney and everything, fight to get him out. He was lying to me. He had some other, a white woman in another state sending him money, telling him he needed it to pay his rent, and he wasn't paying his rent. He was spending it. He supposedly had a job at a church. I called the church, and the church said, he doesn't even come to work, so that's why we don't pay him. He hasn't been to work. I was like, what is going on? So when men ask another man, ask certain questions like that, pay attention to it, especially contractors, because they try to get over on you. When they know there's not a man in your life, they will try to get over on you. And a lot of contractors ask that. They want to see your house. They want to walk around. So be wary, ladies. Always try to have a man with you when you got to get stuff done. Carpet put down, furniture bought, whatever it is. Because they try to get over. Car repaired. You know. I'm just speaking from experience. It took 6 seasons for one of the main characters to progress on their own, and it took Karen's salon to burn down instead of her investing the $77,000 in her salon with property insurance and sprinklers. Thank you, Dawn. You are so right. You are so right. And then she told me she don't have the down payment money. Where's that $77,000? Oh, right. She paid Andy back, but didn't give herself insurance. I can't right now with the common sense that it doesn't make. Dawn, okay, Dawn is right, everybody, with that. Devera, Brian telling Karen that him and his wife will help her with her baby. What? Right. You ain't even met his wife. And how you know your wife gonna help him? Come on. Just call me. I mean, call us. You know, all of that. I can't. At Dawn Watson, thanks. I'm not alone in taking Brian at face value. Sherry said that. Oh, Maury. Thank you, Tiffany. It was Maury, yeah. And I think that's nice of both of you. Y'all do that. Somebody got to do the right thing, because I'm sure not doing it. I can't do it. I don't see chemistry between Andy and Jordan. Nope. They look like two little dollies. Two little play dolls. Hi, Johnny. Hi, I'm Andy. I'm Gary. That's what they look like. Two little dolls you play with. That's what they look like to me. I'm sorry. I can't do it yet either, Barbie J, about Brian at the moment. He gave me stalker vibes from the beginning. Thank you, Valerie. The way he was acting and what he was saying to her, Brian was just doing too much. And showing up at her house unannounced. Yes, it was Mississippi. Thank you, Arnetta. I knew it wasn't Georgia. It was like they were in Mississippi. Thank you, Tiffany. Yep, Mississippi. Well, like I said, Cheney's little brother duped me out of rent money. And he was duping it out of the Cheney Foundation as well. He was not paying at all. And he had all these attorney generals and attorneys that was his, who would validate him and stuff and say that he's a good person and all that. Yeah, but he don't pay his rent. Don't pay his rent. We have to do a Maury Povich show with Karen and the daddy possibilities on stage and everyone on SISTAS in the audience. They should do it like Medea would have done it. Was it Medea on there before? Medea was like, no, she ran off stage. I'm sorry. And Dee, I don't see it either. Somebody wrote, and Devera said that Dee, she don't see it either. Yeah, Medea was on Maury. I agree with you, Dee. I don't see a chemistry between Andy or Jordan either. She would walk all over him and take advantage of his kindness. She would. 1 hour, 15 minutes into the chat. Okay, we got 15 more minutes and then we're going to be over. Okay. What is that? Okay. Tiffany said exactly. I thought Karen was going to ask Zach to come look at her salon. I did too at first. But when she said she knows somebody who might know somebody who has a realtor, I figured that was what it was. I don't think that Fatima is pregnant, because if she is, she should be showing a season 7 with the 3-month bump, because Fatima should be 4 months pregnant and there have been pictures of no bump. Well, you got a point there, Dawn. You got a point there. I think Fatima's statement about being pregnant might have been another one of Tyler Perry's dreams. Oh. Oh. Really? It was at the end, the season finale. So does anybody know when Zatima season 3 is coming back? If it's coming back. Karen told Brian okay after he told her to call him and his wife. Yeah. He did. Hi, Shanice. How are you? Who doesn't pay their rent? Cheney's little brother. There's somebody who it was a tenant that I had years ago. His brother was a civil rights worker, Cheney, Goodman, and Schwerner, that got killed in Mississippi. And his little brother been living off of that name Cheney for a while. And he asked my friend who introduced us, was we dating? And when he told him no, that's when he made up a point to know that he wasn't going to pay rent anymore and try to cause me problems, which he did. And I had to sue him and go to court to get him out. Tiffany, yep. Oh, she laughing about something. I don't remember what you laughing about, Tiffany, but that was so funny when Medea did that. Oh, yes, when Medea did was on Maury. That's right. She ran out. No, Maury, no. And Devera and Sherry. Thumbs up, Dee said at Devera and Sherry. Okay. Shanice said, with the dragging of data tests, I was really ready for Mabel to drag Karen to the clinic. She should. Somebody need to. Thumbs up, Valerie from Dee. Okay, Brian and his wife might be swinging. They might. But so now they want to swing with a pregnant chick? Okay. I think Zatima is filming still. Is she filming something else, Shanice? Oh, okay. She wrote, oh, okay. They are taping season 3 now. I saw on Duvall's Patreon, they were doing Zatima table read a week or so ago. Okay. Thank you, ladies. Thank you for keeping me up to date. Francie said, Dana Rosa is saying that all the Queen's Men is being canceled. Diana Rose. Who's Diana Rose? I don't know who that is. Uh-oh. But there is a season 3 because it is starting. I saw scenes from it. I just watched Medea the other day running backstage. Cynthia. I watched it 2 weeks ago. That's why I remember. She was right. Oh, Maury. Oh, guys, thank you for coming on today. I'm sorry there was a problem with my desktop and my laptop that I had to go to my cell phone. So I hope y'all like my reindeer ears, and I hope everybody has a good holiday. I actually bought a Christmas tree for the first time, and I don't know when. I always get live trees, and I didn't know how to get it home. It was like 7 to 8 feet tall, and I had this little shopping cart trying to push it, and I had to try to get a cab, and it was cold out there. It was ridiculous trying to get it from Home Depot. So it was nice, and today I went out and got lights, and I'm going to try to decorate my house with the stuff I have, but this is the first Christmas I felt better. I don't have cancer. I don't have cancer on the mind. I am doing good. I am blessed, and I am happy. So I hope all of you have a wonderful holiday as well. Let me see these last couple of things. Oh, she's a blogger. That's another blogger. Okay, Shanice. Happy holidays, everyone. Pray Everyone, holiday will be good. That's from Devera. Cynthia's no worry. That's the technology for you. Everyone have a Merry Christmas. Debbie said thanks. Same to you. Enjoy this live chat. Happy holidays from Sherry, everyone. Tony says have a blessed Christmas and holiday season. I love you all. I don't know how to get out of this thing because I don't know, I'm on my phone. But, oh, happy holidays, everyone. Can't wait to see you all next Thursday from Dee Dee. Yep. Oh, it's going to be a good one. I love you guys. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a little shiny, let it snow. Do do do. I'm gonna go into all the Christmas song. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Woo. Bye, guys. Oh wait, have a blessed holiday from Arnetta. Merry Christmas from Tiffany. Valerie, happy holidays to everyone. That's it. Bye.